going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Shout out to Midwest Beamer Supply. They actually got me some packages from ARM Motorsports. I got two mods for the F80. This one's upside down. I've got two mods for the F80. I can't believe these are mods that I haven't done yet to begin with, but I've got an oil catch can. I've always wanted to do one of these. I don't know, I think the concept of them is pretty cool in what they do. So we are gonna install this, and guys, I know what you're thinking. Trevor, how have you went so long without installing charge pipes on your BMW? Everyone knows these are prone to breaking because BMW, they make them out of plastic. So I've got two of these from ARM Motorsport. How have I not done these yet? I'm gonna be honest with you. My car has 97,000 miles. I've put over 40,000 miles on my car in 3 years because I love this car. I really wanted to see how long the stock ones would last. I've been tuned for damn near 30,000 miles and they are still going strong. So not in every case do these charge pipes just blow up. It happens though, it does happen to some people. Shout out to Midwest Beamer Supply. They actually wanted to work with me on a video and become one of my partnership sponsors. So welcome Midwest Beamer Supply. Thank you for these. I figured, why not? Let's do it. So the good thing about both of these mods is they're pretty easy and they're both in the same general area over on the passenger side. So taking the intake out and taking the things out that we got to do to get to either one of these mods, you have to take them out for both. So why not go ahead and install them at the same time? Man, my engine bay is absolutely filthy. Anyways, you guys know protocol. In order to get to everything we need to, we got to remove a whole bunch of things off the car. I'm not gonna make you sit through that. This isn't gonna be a full direct DIY, but I am gonna let you guys hang out with me today. I got one charge pipe out. Now, I haven't really gone to install them back, so as of right now, I'm saying that anybody can do this. Super easy. I'm gonna lay this down. Now I got the other charge pipe. I've already got the bolt out, so I just have to undo it from the top. I've just got a rag that I'm putting down into the turbo. That way nothing drops in there. I don't know what could, but you just never know. And that's not something you really want to fool with too much. Just like so. These take a little bit of finessing to get out of the turbo side because it's just so tight in there, but just like that. Up and out. And there's charge pipe number 2. This took like 10 minutes to do. One of the cool things about these ARM charge pipes is they come with meth bungs, but I am never going to run meth on this car, so I'm just going to make sure I tighten the hell out of these. Look at the gunk on the inside of the hose. Let's see if I can get a light on there. That is gunk buildup from an almost 100,000 mile car. Whenever I get this off, I'm definitely going to clean both of these fittings before fitting it onto the new hoses. Alright guys, we've got one charge pipe on. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit more tricky. Don't get me wrong, it's a simple concept. But the way you gotta fit things into place and like finesse it, it's not that easy, but if you take your time, step back and take a breath, let your back quit hurting from bending over this fucking hood because it's so low. I'm telling you, you can get it on there. I'm already worn out. I think I bit off a little bit more than I can chew for one night, but I am gonna keep going. Alright guys, just so you know, to not miss this step, because I almost did, and I was like really worried because I could not get the charge pipe to fit right, and then I remembered, thank God, is you have to take the O-ring out of the OEM charge pipe and then put it into the new charge pipe. You're gonna wanna put the coupler, look, it took me 3 tries to figure this out, how smart I am. You're gonna wanna put your coupler on your charge cooler first. I mean, these things aren't even easy to get on without the charge pipe. So you're gonna wanna do it like that. Then you're gonna wanna take one of your clamps. Like so. Make sure that everything is on there really good. You're gonna wanna tighten it because whenever you start moving the charge cooler around to try to force it in there, it's gonna wanna move. So, good thing to go ahead and tighten it. My dumbass doesn't have any of my power tools charged. So I have been forced to go manual. Put this clamp on the charge pipe and some more free game. This bolt does not like to go in straight. So when it's on the car and you got it all lined up, it's not going to go in there. So just put it in there before you put the charge pipe on, and just make sure that you got your finger on it. Tighten it in a little bit. Like I said, it's just a game of finesse. Like, you just gotta play with it till it gets hard. What you can even do is you can go ahead and push this in here too. There actually is a tiny bit of play in these charge pipes, so I was getting pissed trying to tighten the shit out of them, and there was still a little bit of play, and I was like, there's no way that I'm not gonna have a boost leak. I went on Google and started reading, and people were saying that there is just a little, like the slightest bit of play. This took me a lot longer than I expected. I still have to install the catch can. I know I made a video a long time ago about me painting my own charge cooler. Don't even waste the time. It ends up looking like shit. I really wanted to do some matching titanium to my intakes, but they're really expensive, and I know I said that I haven't been doing YouTube a lot because I've gotten kind of bored of the car. Well, I realized that I'm not bored of this car. I'm just bored of it the way it is right now. Too used to the power. Everything's been the same for like 2 years now, and it's just like, it's really just time to turn up on this thing. There's still plenty of stuff that I can do. All right, so now these are installed and they're pretty freaking on there. So it looks so much better. Like, you can tell that they're not OEM because of the couplers and the really nice clamps. Shout out to ARM. Once again, shout out to Midwest Beamer Supply for sending me out these products. Y'all go hit up Midwest Beamer Supply or BMW Empower 24/7 if you need any parts, and use discount code F80 Trevor. Oh God, onto the catch can. So I would have thought this job would have been easier, but I have one problem. You have to use a heat gun to get this off and to get this off to install on the aftermarket piping, which is way better quality. And the problem is you have to heat this up to pull it off, and I'm not really having a easy time doing that. Alright guys, so I got the piece off, one of them anyways. You're never going to use this pipe again. I could not figure out how to just pull it out of there by heating it up. Did not work for me. I pulled too hard, this hose actually cracked. Then I took a blade to it and it got it right off. This hose is a no-go, so you can break this hose, it's not the end of the world. So we got that piece on, now I just gotta get that, gotta clean it, and then put it on the longer hose, and then we should be good to go. Look how sick that looks. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this side kind of fit in place. I've got my clamp right here. That way whenever it gets on I can tighten it. You want to leave this part loose where you can move it around as much as you need to kind of figure out exactly how it's going to go. You need something kind of like that. Push this just like that. All right, that side is on. I'm gonna leave this loose for right now. If it's too tight down here, I don't want to not be able to move it. One side installed just like that. Now I have to get this piece off of this hose, which I'm not even gonna waste the time trying to pull it off of there this time. I'm just gonna cut it. I just took it, cut it pretty hard like that. Boom. Now, whenever you clean this one, you want to be a little bit more careful because you do have a plug there. You don't want to get water in that. So I'm just going to run some water through that and get that gunk out. I just feel like it'd be pointless to plug that right back in like that. I don't know. You guys let me know if that's stupid or not. So this is going to go like so, at an angle kind of. And you want to make sure that you put this on correctly because this has to plug in at the bottom and the screw has to line up. You could almost screw this back in and get it adjusted how it needs to be and then put this on, but then it would be very hard to screw the coupler on. So everything is installed on the bottom. Of course, this one wants to be a really tight fit. I'm almost there until I just so had to remember that I still have to reinstall my inlet and my intake, which is, you guys know, this side of the intake is always so much fun, especially with front mounts. I'm gonna install it just like that, nice and straight. Wow, I don't know why, just little stuff like this always just gets me off. I love little, cool little mods like this. I would say that should do. Now to get all of that tightened up, and then we are done with the catch can. Wow. Wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, actually. Believe it or not, the charge pipes were more a pain in my ass than the catch can was. Check it out, guys. I'm super, this thing is not going anywhere and it looks really good and straight. Super happy with that. Now I got to clean it off, and then I still have my inlet to reinstall and the rest of my intake. Then I have to put all this other shit back on, and then I am done. And I am tired and my back hurts. Part of me really wants to go ahead and try to take it for a drive tonight just down the street, make sure everything is running properly, because tomorrow we're going stage 2 now that I have charge pipes. All right, guys, everything is back in order. I did wipe down the engine bay just a tad, and it looks so much better. I love the new mods. Once again, shout out to Midwest Beamer Supply and ARM Motorsport for sending me these products. We're gonna see what they actually do. Well, not really. These don't really make any difference as far as power, but we are gonna see if my car is running correct, and it's late, so I figure might as well just drive out to the gas station. I do want to take some pictures of the car with this camera. So look, guys, the vlog's not over. We are gonna tune this thing to stage 2 tomorrow. I was just waiting to do charge pipes before I did stage 2. That way I didn't have any accidents with those while out on the road. I know most people think that you should wait till you do down pipes to do stage 2. You can do stage 2 without down pipes, but you can't do down pipes without stage 2. So we can do stage 2. I'm eventually gonna do down pipes. I just want a different exhaust before I do that because the equal length sounds like shit with catless down pipes. So I want to do a single mid pipe. I actually did not buy the equal length mid pipe. It came on the car. I would have never bought an equal length. All right, guys, here we go. First startup. Seems smooth. Seems pretty smooth. Okay. Damn, it's cold. I've been out here in shorts. I'm crazy, man. Look, guys, I need new tires, so I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Probably not gonna do any pulls tonight, but, well, I've got new tires. I just gotta get them put on. And I feel like I'm gonna wait till I get my coilovers first. I don't seem to be having any problems with boost. Seems like it's pulling pretty good. God, this car is so sexy, man. Jesus. It just doesn't get old, man. From every angle. Look at this angle right here. God. I'm getting ready to go out and enjoy this car. I haven't looked under the hood since last night, so I'm about to do that just because I love the way it looks under there now with just a little bit more modification done. I really think I'm going to tune the car to stage 2 today and try not to kill myself on these tires. My car also needs to be clean, but the high today is 48, so don't want to clean it today. See if everything's holding up, nothing looks weird. Wow, the charge pipes look good this morning. This does not fit back on properly, so it's just kind of stuck on there by a couple of the grommets, but whatever. Wow, that makes me so happy just seeing that. It's Friday, I'm not going to work, and you know, it might be cold, but at least the sun is out. I'm going to enjoy my car today. Probably make some sound clips for Instagram, since those always do really good. It's so fucking beautiful. All right, guys, so I flashed the car to stage 2. I've been driving it around, driving it pretty spiritedly. I'll be honest, I really can't tell a difference. So maybe you do need down pipes to really open up the car with stage 2, but I was mostly concerned with how is the car going to perform with the new charge pipes. Since I had to take my intake out, my inlet, my charge pipes, all that, I didn't want any boost leaks, and the car is pulling really hard, and I haven't had a check engine light or anything yet. I think I did a pretty good job putting on all the new mods. Look, guys, I eventually want to get a different car, but this one is going to stay. This was my dream car, so my plan with this one is just to make it really pristine, keep it to be a fun toy that it is, and always have it. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. If you like this, like and subscribe. I'm coming back to YouTube this summer, guys. I just don't like really doing anything during the winter, especially with how harsh of a winter we've had. We'll see what the future holds for me and the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.